Yasu, rats kiss my ass. Other messages are coming out for Libra, our lovely Libras. Oh, the lovers. Okay, so there could be um, choices, or choices, a decision about a relationship, or there could be some people that like you. This is a choice of potential partners. Okay, um, yeah, there's some people even that do like you. Obviously, you've got the haters that don't, but you know they don't even like themselves, do they? Any more messages? Yeah. So one of them. This could be in regards to an existing relationship. So it could be someone from the past, Six of Cups, okay? Someone from the past wants to return. But for some of you, Spirit is saying for new doors to open and for new connections, you've got to, you know, forget about the past. I mean, these were people, some of you, this was someone that you may have met from the past, but maybe they didn't see you in the light that they should have. And some of you have moved forwards in life and you no longer think of them in the way that you did at the time. Or, um, you know, they could have gone somewhere else to find another lover, and now maybe it didn't work over there. They want to come back around. And, you know, a lot of you, some of you, you're not even thinking about this energy. You're moving on, okay? I mean, it really depends on, I don't know, for some of you, maybe you come in contact with someone and you didn't really know them well like that. It could have been just a fleeting, quick meet, you know, maybe you just, someone could have come to your door, okay? Um, King of Pentacles, all right? I don't know, maybe at the time you may have been not ready in your life, or you could have been dealing with things, okay, where, you know, maybe the right person but the wrong time, okay? So this could have been someone that you met quickly, okay? Or it could have been someone that you didn't know that well, or this could have been someone that knew of you, or nothing come about it, okay? Yeah, you pay attention to red flags. Spirit's saying that you've paid attention to red flags. And what I mean by that is people from your past, someone that you may have come in contact, someone that you may have got together with, someone that left you out in the cold, someone that thought all the glitters elsewhere, okay? Because you see with that, not all that glitters is gold, or is the good thing. So someone could have got easily sidetracked by something else, or they may have thought that at the time you didn't have what they thought they wanted, or maybe they were looking for someone to have a big house or big car or loads of money, and they may have thought that, I don't know, you know, sometimes people, they will test you as well. Like, this could have been someone that gave you a gift, you gave them a gift. This could have been someone after trying to finesse you, love bomb you, or throw some type of gift at you where you thought, oh, that is really nice. And then the next move could have been, can they borrow money off you, or have you got money? But it could have been trying to find out to see how much money you had, or that's what maybe you saw the red flag, like, okay, they're more interested in money and material things than love. And you're someone that, you know, when it comes to partnerships, you can build, can't you? All right? So maybe you're going solo dolo right now, okay? Or, you know, you may come into contact with someone that is the King of Pentacles, someone that you could work with, okay? Someone that may have the same type of goals as you. Someone that's, you know, got material success, but you're not into, yeah, you like nice things, but that's not the all and be all, okay? Because that can come with you working hard, and yeah, there's nothing wrong in you getting that, but that isn't the most important thing to you, okay? Love should really come first, and then you can build on that together with your partner, okay? But I'm not saying you're going to walk around the streets with a bin bag on you, yeah? Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, okay? But you're not into, I'm saying, yeah, you may like things, maybe when you was younger, you could have been flashy, or you like designer things. I'm not saying you don't, it don't matter, but you may not be a flashy type of person, because you know, with wisdom and knowledge, you know that can attract the wrong type of company, okay? Where people are like, all right, okay, well, so and so's got money, let me just befriend them to get whatever, and I'll wear the mask, or be as genuine as they believe that I can be, just so I can get in their pockets. Do you understand what I mean? People are very vindictive and manipulative out there, okay? So there's some type of red flag that you've picked up on, or you're aware of, and you definitely ain't dealing with no one that has come into your life that you may have just met, didn't know maybe that well, or you're getting to know them, and they may have just cut you off, you stopped talking, you haven't seen this person 3-4 years, whatever, and then all of a sudden now you're on a good path, you're just doing you, taking care of you, and here they come back around, because maybe where they went to wasn't, it didn't add up to what they thought would be. Because if it had been, they wouldn't be coming back around, Libra. Do you understand what I mean? And that is the red flag. And I'm picking up, you don't care how much money this person's got. They could drive a Mercedes, yeah, a BMW, a Jag or whatever, Bentley. You're not interested. You don't care. Or I don't know. You know, you don't go after people for, you know, you're just humble. A lot of Libras, they don't ask for a lot. Like, they're just humble. Do you understand? They're not gold diggers. All right? You don't look at a person like, you don't see pound signs, ding ding in your eyes. Otherwise, a lot of you could, you know, look, you just, some of you're getting recognition yourself. You're known in the public, okay? Or you could have had people around you that you knew were, or you come from maybe you know, you may have connections with people that are known in the public, okay? That could be public figures, but you don't go around boasting. Hey everyone, look, my cousin or my nephew or my so and so, he's out there, he's doing that, or I come from this side. You don't boast. So someone may have got you all wrong because they thought you were something that maybe they didn't see, because they didn't give you a chance. They didn't even give themselves a chance. All right, they were like, oh, so and so ain't got it. All right, but you could be blessed in I'm just picking up, a lot of you've always been blessed. Like, I mean, you know, maybe jobs that you've had, or you know, just the connections that you come from, okay? But I'm picking up, you could be, you know, you're getting recognised, or maybe you have dealt with people in the public. What type, you know, type of jobs. You know, I worked in conference and banqueting. I used to work in the Hilton, and I used to deal with, back in the day, I used to do like, it weren't no little cafe, it was like proper silver service waitressing. And I used to work with a lot of famous people, and a lot of, like, people from the royal family as well. They used to come to the Hilton and have meals, and a lot of actors as well I met. Okay, so, and that's working in the public sector. Do you understand? But that was back in the days. But a lot of you, yeah, you're good when it comes to working with the public. Okay, all right. Or it could be that right now you're getting some type of recognition. And again, you know, going back to the last reading, you've got people from your past that are hating. And you're like, yeah, I see the red flags. Okay? Or people made up lies about you about shit. And because they just wanted to ruin your reputation. They were jealous, hateful, bitter, because they couldn't use and abuse you anymore, or mug you off, basically, or treat you like a fool. You're just done. You see the red flags. And even now, like, you don't give people second chances like I'm seeing, like you used to. Like, from when you see that red flag, you're gone. Okay? There ain't no second chance, third chance. You're gone. Okay? And what yes, some energies could be burdened, weighed down. Okay? Or again, this could be someone from your past that's burdened. But it is what it is, you know. You know that saying, you make your bed, you lie in it. You made the decision. Someone made the choice. It's not your problem, Libra. That they made the choice. They made the choice for themselves. They made the choice for you. You now see the red flag. You're like, no, there ain't no coming back around, because all of a sudden you're getting some type of recognition, or they see where you're heading, or they may have not believed that you'd carry on or you'd get somewhere. You've seen the red flag. It is what it is. Like, you're not holding no grudges. It is what it is. It's just something that you've learned. You're like, okay, well, it's a shame. I liked you, but it is what it is. It's time to move on. New chapter. You put the situation to bed. You've just moved on. All right? Someone could be hiding behind other friends, or someone could have burdens in their life, and maybe this is why they want to come back around. And you're like, no, life don't go like that. Okay, life don't go like that. You could have been going through things in your life at the time you met this person, where you could have gone through things, and they cut you off, turned their back. You didn't hear from them. And that in itself is a red flag. Okay, and you're like, no. They may be, yeah, they at the time when they went towards another lover, they weren't thinking about you. Okay, and again, I'm just seeing you're not holding no grudges. You're just moving on. Page of Swords, someone's watching you. Virgo, Aquarius energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, but this usually is Aquarius. Someone's watching. Okay. Seven of Cups. This is about you having a choice of options and choices. Okay. But you're not going out there and hunting them down. But you won't be fooled or cast no illusion. Okay. Some of you, again, you've had, relationships in the past where you've had long-term relationship, or you've got children with partners, or you've got children, and some of you, you're just like loving on yourself right now. Okay, taking care of number one. You're like, well, I've been down that road, I've been through this, I've been through that. Not all bad. But with knowledge comes wisdom. With age and with experience comes wisdom and knowledge. But you don't go like, oh, well, that one's got a lot of money, so let me go for that one. I don't know. Someone may have lied about you and said that, and you're like, no, I'm not about that. I don't go for people just for their money. Okay? All right? It's about what you have with that person when you meet them after a period of time of coming into the connection or getting to know them. There could have been an instant spark between you, but yeah, Two of Cups. Someone may want to reach out. Again, I don't know, there could be someone from your past that may have heard about you, known about you, or this could be for others of you. Maybe you didn't have a relationship with this particular person, okay, and someone's watching you, and that they feel like there's a connection between you both, but I don't know. Okay, it's entirely up to you. I mean, it could be a fire sign. Some people, they're like, well, if they can't get recognition on their own, or they've tried and then they see you getting recognition and they want to be by your side, and then they're like, well, if I'm by Libra's side, then I can get the recognition as well, because then people know that I'm with the Libra and I'm going to get brought in. Do you understand what I'm saying? And some of you, you're just over it. Okay, you're over it. Yeah, you had to walk away because you wasn't emotionally fulfilled. I mean, you're not going to be, are you? When you come into a connection and you had that instant attraction with someone, and you don't get that with everyone nowadays. There's not. That is once like, could happen once, twice in a lifetime. That where you come into union with someone and you just feel, oh my God, that's my person. Some of you may have grandparents or your own parents, and you were like, well, nan or granddad or mum or dad, Like, how did you know that you were going to be with mum or nan? And they're like, oh, I knew from the get-go, I knew he was going to be my husband, or I knew she was going to be my wife, or whatever. You know, you may have known from the get-go, like, in your heart, like, this is the person. Like, wow, you felt a deep connection straight away. Maybe this person did, and they weren't listening to their intuition. Maybe people around them put shit in their head about you. Sorry, let me just charge this up. Maybe people around them put shit in their head about you. But then at the end of the day, they shouldn't have listened to other people. Because I'm sure if someone put some shit in your head about them, you wouldn't have listened, because there's people that don't want to see you happy. And you can't always listen to other people. It's for you to make your own mistake, if that is the case. Okay? But some people are like, well, I didn't know them that well, and I've got all my friends telling me this, and they must know more. Not everyone around you wants the best for you, let me tell you. Yeah? And maybe this person's starting to realise, okay, well, so-and-so was jealous, or it's taken them a few years to realise the penny's dropped. Okay, well, they didn't want to see me being with so-and-so, and this person may have always had these emotions at the back of them in regards to you. Okay, but you're embarking on a new journey. Okay, and that comes with people that you're just not emotionally fulfilled with anymore. People that, you know, left you hanging, or thought you'd be just sitting there, like, just waiting year after year, gathering dust. Yeah, waiting for them to go out and have their fun, and oh, they'll come round in about 5 years time. I'll just sit here single and wait for them to go out there and find out what's good to what ain't, and I'll always be here. You're like, no, you're not doing it no more. You know, and I'm picking up, maybe this person wasn't emotionally fulfilled. Okay, or maybe they wasn't emotionally fulfilled. I mean, the tables can, this can go either or either. Maybe they weren't emotionally fulfilled. Maybe they've got to find out people around them lies about you to them, and now they've watched you for a while, and they're like, okay, well, I'm not seeing Libra with Tom, Dick and Harry. I'm not seeing Libra doing this and that they've said. Yeah, yeah, there was a lot of backstabbing, Ten of Swords, a lot of betrayal. Okay, a lot of people talking shit. Look, if people can't be their self without getting easily influenced by others, do you really need them type of people in your life? Let's have it right. Because they definitely heard it from the haters. This could have been from other, if let's just say this is a man, right? It could have been other women that were lying about you because they were jealous of the connection. And maybe someone may have, I don't know, yeah, just someone could have either been backstabbing you, talking about you to their new lover. Maybe they feel really bad now, and you're like, well, look, I don't hold no grudge. It is what it is. I ain't got time to hate. Okay, I appreciate and I thank God and I thank what happened, and it is what it is. I'm not emotionally fulfilled. You betrayed me, you lied, you backstabbed me with this other lover. I wish you the best. It is what it is. Yeah, you're just you're embarking on a new journey. It's as simple as that. Ace of Cups, new emotional beginning, new connections. Okay, someone's in regret, someone's sad, someone's crying over spilt milk. Okay, missed opportunity for them. Again, you know, it's, or it could have been, yeah, something's a missed opportunity for someone. Okay, I don't know if someone thought you'd be their lover, or that you'd stick around, or just have them coming in and going out and coming in and going out, and you're like, no, no, we're not playing that game, mate. Yeah, yeah. Some of you, you've never allowed, like, you know, you've had long-term relationships. You haven't had no man to come in and knock on your door on a Friday, and then you don't see him again for another 2 weeks, and then coming again on a Saturday, and then you don't see them for another 3 weeks. You're like, to the fuck hell no. Yeah, we're not playing that game. You've got respect for yourself. Like, if you can't respect me, then I'll respect myself and I'll cut my losses. Like, I'll go elsewhere, in a sense of, you will emotionally fulfill yourself and embark on whatever journey, but you're not about to stick around and be treated like no doormat. Yeah, you're not going to be stuck, restricted in your emotions, sad, like backed into a corner. No, it ain't happening. You saw clearly. But someone now could be stuck, restricted, backed into a corner. And this could be someone that done this to you. And now the tables have turned. Okay? A charm and suitor, deep emotional connections, romantic idealism, and emotional sensitivity. So there could be someone else that may come towards you that again, in regards to the lovers, connect new connections. Okay? But you're not someone that's just going to rush into something without thinking. Some of you have been single for years, and you've liked your single life. You ain't got all that BS to deal with. What time you're coming in, where you're going, who you've been with, where you've been. Like, you're happy, you're content, you've lived that life. I'm not saying you don't want to be in a relationship again, but when it comes to people and red flags, as soon as you see that red flag, you're gone. You're like, no, 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 no. You're not about to hold me hostage, yeah? Or have me bound, or have control over me. You want a 10 of cups. Equal give and take relationship where there's love and respect between both parties. Not someone that's already had a relationship and wanted you on the side as a side piece. You're like, nah, mate. Nah. Yeah? So they're living in their house with their children and partner, or their married person, and then you're just the side piece, yeah? Like, no. You close that cycle out. Empress, you know yourself. You know yourself. Yeah? Self-worth. Now someone's seeing you in the light that they didn't see you before, because they were too busy gossiping with others, or allowing others to talk shit in their ear about you. And half of them didn't even know you anyway, or you didn't know half these people. Again, if it was a man, it could have been women that were gossiping to him because they were jealous of you. I don't know. You know, some men are a bit, not all, when it comes to being influenced by other women, because some women can manipulate, and they know how to get into a man's head, do you understand? Some of you now are pregnant. Some of you are in a 10 of cups with someone. Some of you could be about to give birth to your new partner. And we've got someone from the past wanting to come in and try to come in between that. And you're like, wait a minute, I'm pregnant for my new partner. Are you crazy? Or you're going into business, you know, maybe you're about to get married, or, you know, you've just been proposed to, or you know, you're about to set up home together, or you're really content and happy. And here comes someone from your past wanting to come and ruin that. Like, no, go away with that. Or do you know what? People from the past, because they know that you've got new suitors, or you've got someone that wants to come back around, or they could be intuitively picking up someone could be coming towards you. Listen, people always from the past always seem to come back around at the right time. Pay attention, all right? I mean, I've been there, like, with a particular person. When I used to get over there, there's only one person, all right? But this person used to come, always used to come back around at a particular time. And at first I didn't pick up on it because I weren't really paying attention. But after a while, I've gone, nah. You know, you start seeing the red flags. You're like, wait a minute. No, 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 no. We're not having that. And not only that, I was with this person one time and he was playing on his phone. And I said, let me see what's on your phone. That was it. When I saw what's on the phone, I said, see you later. Another woman, I said, see you later. Okay, see you later. Disrespectful. Yeah? Disrespectful. Mm-mm. Disrespectful. I'm not even going to go into... I said later. Yeah? I had to get my... I sent my brother a text. Yeah? I said, bruv, do me a favour. Ring my number now. I'm going to put you on speakerphone. Alright? Say that I've got to come back now. Like something's happened or something. So... Hey! It must have been... I said, give it 10 minutes. Yeah? And my brother must have rang me as I put on the phone. I said, oh, it's my brother. What's going on? So I put my phone on speakerphone, yeah. And my brother's like, sis, you got to come back now. And I can't remember what he come out with. I said, oh, I've got to go, you know. I've got to bounce. Listen, I never see this person again. I said, see you later. Yeah? After I saw what I needed to see, I said, see you later. Mm-mm. Yeah. And you know, this was a time when I was just getting to know this particular person, and I was like, nah, later, red flag, yes. See you later. Yeah. So a lot of you, like, you want someone that's compassionate, that has a lot of wisdom like you, or someone that's stable, okay, a loving partner. Someone that's capable of balancing out their emotions, that offers guidance, or you could offer guidance, or vice versa. Do you understand? You want someone that resonates on your frequency, not someone that wants to restrict you and have you bound and trapped and like some prisoner. Huh? Like later. No. Or someone did, or they just wanted you, I don't know, maybe someone here wasn't happy in their relationship, okay? And for whatever reason they were connected to that person, but they had a bag of lovers on the sides, yeah. And unfortunately, Libra, maybe you was one of them, and you were like, wait a minute, what's going? No, I'm not about to be this little ornament that you just pick up and put down and pick up and put down, and later, and you got me bound, stuck, trapped, and I can't find love, but you're over there with your partner and your kids and whoever. Like, no. Yeah. And then you're sad. Yeah. Oh, where's so and so? It's seen him for 2 weeks. He's with the missus, mate. Yeah. With the missus and the kids, or she's with the husband and the kids, or whatever. Yeah. And you're there on your Jack Jones, like, oh, I haven't seen him. Like, yeah. And then here they come again. All right, love, how you doing? Long time no see. Sorry I ain't been around. Like, you know, I've had a lot. I've been at work, or I've had just coming out of BS, and you're like, yeah, whatever. And they think that you're going to be all happy. Oh my God, well, you know, I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, come in, let's start all this bullshit again. Yeah, I'll let you come in and go out and come in and go out. Like later. Later, yeah, you started seeing the red flag. I mean, this could have been someone that had money. It's like, I don't care if he's a millionaire, mate. Yeah? Maybe they thought, maybe they were giving you money to hold you. You're like, no. I'm worth more than a bit of paper. Yeah? A few banknotes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, sorry. I'm not about to be your side piece or your lover. Yeah? Mm-mm. Yeah, we're not doing that. You want the 10 of cups, and you won't accept anything less. And maybe this person's now sad because you're embarking on a new journey. It is what it is, isn't it? I mean, if they liked you or come together with you, then there's obviously going to be someone, especially if they were someone that was well known. They could have been a public figure, I don't know, or they were known in the public. So if they liked you and got with you, They don't all know that someone else is going to like you and get with you. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah? Justice. There you are, Libra. Yeah, you're going to get justice. You're getting justice. Your decision won't be swayed. Yeah? You've made your mind up. You're like, no, we're not going back round on that circle again. That cycle. Yeah? You're like, you're protecting yourself. Some of you're not even sleeping. You're not sleeping with anyone. Okay? Some of you have been single and free, haven't slept with someone for years or whatever. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just dedicating to yourself. You're mastering your skills. Okay, you're trying to set a strong foundation for yourself. Okay, you're just busy working on yourself, working on whatever you need to. Page of Cups. Someone wants to come with an apology. But look, they're hiding their hand behind their back. What are they hiding? But it could be some childish type of apology, like, is that all you got to bring? A fish? You should say, what's that fish? A piranha? Hey, yeah, you ready to eat me alive? No. Like, I mean, it could be like a childish type of offer. I don't know. You're just not dealing with this. Or someone here, I don't know. There could have been a big grown-ass man that, I don't know. Look, let me tell you something. Some older men, they like younger, and I don't mean like younger girls. I mean like, you know, you could be someone like, let's just say this man's in his 40s and you're like in your 40s or 50s or whatever, right? But you look younger for your age, okay? You look good for your age, yeah? But maybe this is someone that thought, all right, if I get someone that's like in their 20s, I can have more control over them. Because they're easier to manipulate. Because they may be easily swayed by money or material things. And that's how they can have them trapped and bound to him. Yeah? And then when they're not around them, they've gone missing. Then that younger energy is like, like really sad and can't wait for them to come back around again. And they don't learn that they're still young. Do you understand what I'm saying in that sense? So they've got control over them like that. Maybe this person couldn't have this type of control over you. It was easier to manage them type of energies. You're like, yeah, I wish you all the best. You're a big grown-ass woman. You're like, nah, not me, mate. I'm not the 1, 2, or 3. Yeah? You're like, see you later. Or maybe someone got with someone that is a bit younger than you. Okay? Maybe they come from a rich family, or they may have made out like they had it going on when really they didn't. And they were like, oh, look, over there looks all glittery and it didn't look good. It looked good, but it weren't good type of energy. And maybe now they woke up to the energy was immature. Or they use these type of energies to come against you because they knew these energies were so in love with them that, you know, they could use them to betray you and backstab you or come against you. And you're like, look, you don't respect people like that, Empress, man. You're like, you know, someone brought unnecessary drama to your door, around you, in your life, something you'd never dealt with before in this manner. This was new to you. And you can't forget something like this. You can't forget something like this. This is something you ain't been through. This is new to you. Like, I've never had that done to me in my life. That's for some of you. And yes, you were sad when the person turned their back or, you know, had other lovers. But it is what it is. But you've got over the situation. It doesn't mean because you're ruled by Venus that you're just going to allow this person to come back around with some fishy ass offering. You're like, nah, we're not playing that game. You've already showed your hand. You showed me who you are. I wish you the best. Good luck in life. Like, it is what it is, isn't it? But now maybe this energy's burdens, and well, that's not your problem. You're over there single, happy, wishes granted, emotionally fulfilled, content. Okay. But people that have done this to you, you're not dealing with no fishy ass offerings. You've seen the red flags. You've seen red flags, or you see red flags in people that maybe you didn't. I wouldn't say you didn't pay attention to before, but you kind of gave too many chances to certain people, and like now you're like, nah, not no more. It could be just the way how someone talks to you in a conversation. It could be just, and you're like, you know what, you just see the red flag, simple as that. It don't matter what it is in the communication, but you pay attention to the red flags. And sometimes these energies are they're so used to how they deal with people that they don't pay attention to, or they think you won't pay attention to the red flags, or they think again they can talk to you anyhow, like how they used to back in the day, and you're gonna like no, we're not doing that. Like, them days are over. You're like, see you later. Yeah, there ain't no second chance, third chance, fourth chance. There ain't no chances. Yeah, peace out. Yeah, onwards and upwards. Queen of Swords. Yeah, these could have been people that you even. But the Queen of Swords is different than the King of Swords. The King of Swords is like that. The King of Swords is a no nonsense. There ain't no, all right then, come in, let me hear what you got to say. The King of Swords is a straight out cold no, it ain't happening. Queen of Swords is a bit more, all right then, okay, well, let me hear what you got to say. But when the Queen of Swords sees the red flag, which she does, that sword's getting used to cut you straight out. And that involves people that even come towards you that you know have done you wrong in the past. You let them speak, and you won't say nothing. You let them talk, and in that conversation, they'll end up fucking themselves up basically by how they communicate. Something they say, something that slips out, and you're like straight cut off. See you later. Or you allow someone to come in, say their piece, you'll keep quiet. And if they don't say what you already know, like if they think they can mix a lie with a bit of truth, you'll cut him off the same way again. Yeah? And you're like that. There could have been a couple of energies since people have done you wrong that you've allowed to come back around, that you've given them a chance to speak. And they haven't changed. You've seen the red flag and you cut them off. Your sword's there. Straight cut off. Like, your game's cold. Like, you're not again, you're not getting a second, third, fourth chance. You're done. You're not dealing with no fishy ass emotional manipulation tactics where people want to try to keep you bound, restricted, backed into a corner, have you sad, crying. You're done. You're done. You're like, you've got tears to shed, but none for these energies no more. You're done. You're not emotionally, you don't have no emotions for them, because they've drained all the emotions that you've had for them. You ain't got no more tears to cry over them no more. There's nothing else you can give them. You gave them what you had for them at the time, and you ain't got them emotions no more. You're holding back. Some of them wanted to hold on to you for money, okay? Or there could have been someone that may have held on to some money that they owed you. I mean, this is someone that's mean, like, you know, you're not, no, you're just not, you're not, Or this is someone that went towards a lover because that person they thought had money. You got one person, all they think about is money, and you got you, Libra, that, you know, you're just thinking about, I want a good partner. But if you combine them both together, you can have both. But someone was like, no, 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 it's all about money. I'm not into the lovey-dovey stuff. But they knew how to manipulate to get this. And you're like, nah, nah, I want both. Like, obviously, you need money to pay bills, buy clothes and eat. But you can both can come together and build on that. You don't want to just be with someone because they've got a big, nice, you know, sports car or big house. Like, it's not that. That's material things. Like, that can go in a hot minute. Whatever reason it could go. But as long as you still got that love between you both, you can get that back again. Materialism, material things, they come and they go. Love, you don't get that. You don't get that every day. Yeah, you don't get that every day. Page of Wands, new beginnings, creative passion and adventurous exploration. Yeah, someone went elsewhere. Someone explored elsewhere. And they got to find out that person was wearing a mask. And maybe they've got to find out they had hidden enemies around them. Okay? Or someone's partner is the Queen of Pentacles, I don't know. Or the baby mother or whoever, their partner. And you're like, well, I apologise to you, but he never told me the truth. And I didn't mean to cheat. I weren't looking to cheat or be a cheater or come between someone's relationship. Alright? You know, a lot of you, it wasn't your fault. You were lied to. And you're like, I'm not no home wrecker. Do you understand? A lot of you, if you'd known that this person had a baby mother or had someone they were in a home with, you wouldn't have got together with someone, or you wouldn't have, like, you know, you wouldn't have. You're not about that. Yeah? Ten of Swords, you were betrayed, Libra. If anything, I think you're more angry with this person because you're like, disrespect, you got your woman over there and your children, and you're there having a bag of lovers elsewhere. Like, you need to treat your partner better. Do you understand? And it's not nice either, because when you're in a relationship, you know, and your partner's sleeping around behind your back, you don't know what disease he can bring back. Do you understand? I'm not saying that you had a disease, Libra, but just in general, especially when people are sleeping around with Tom, Dick and Harry, and then you want to bring something back to your partner or whatever. It's just not right, man. It's not on. It's either you don't be in that relationship, or you divorce, or you go your own way, or you just be there for your children. But to bring drama in that person's life, and the person that you went towards to sleep with is on, you know, you're hurting many people in the long run. Yeah? Because people get connected through emotions. Alright? And some, you know, it's upsetting. It's upsetting. It's not nice. And people like this, all they care about is themselves. They don't care about the carnage that they leave behind, the hurt that they leave, because it's real. You can't go around playing with people's heart like that, man. You can't go around playing with people's emotions. So yeah, this is, you know, you looking out to your future, or maybe someone's looking out to their future now. I don't know. Maybe someone knows they're going to jail, or someone could be in jail. I don't know. Or someone's stuck, or whatever they've done to you, they could be stuck. Or someone could have done something to you in the past for you to be backed into a corner, restricted, bound in your emotions. Now the tables could be turning. Maybe now they're getting followed and watched and tracked, or whatever they're into in their life. You know, karma's a bitch, you know, I'm telling you. And people, they believe like, oh, I'm obsolete. What's karma? But karma can come in many forms. Like, you know, when you constantly, the universe works in mysterious ways. God works in mysterious ways. When you do wrong to people, you know, it could be 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years down the line. You don't know when it's going to come. And you're there thinking, yeah, you're clear riding, everything's good. And then before you know it, you're locked up or something's happened. Karma can come in many forms. A lot of people need to be careful how they treat others. Yeah. The Hermit, Virgo energy. You don't have to be a Virgo. It's just the Hermit represents Virgo, but you could be. Some could be in Hermit mode, watching. Or you could just be in Hermit mode. But you know what as well? You had like some group and all that. Look, I don't know, these people could have been into something where they were part of some type of cult group where I don't know, you know, there was some type of trafficking involved, or they use younger girls as sex objects, or someone thought they could make money out of you and prostitute you out, or someone thought they could traffic you, and there was a load of people involved in it, and you may have thought, yeah, I found someone I really liked, and it was more, what's the word, sinister acts behind it. Okay, I'm hearing some of you dodged the bullet, like these people are sick. Like they had some sinister plan for you, like, and I'm being deadly real. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? And these are people who have got money, and they think like because they've got money that they can do whatever they want, or money can buy them out of this and money. Look, Seven of Swords, someone was being sneaky. They could have been dealing with people that were stealing off you. You're done with all that, man. Page of Pentacles. Look at all these pages. What's going on? You see what I'm saying? Like, no, what's going on here, mate? Like, I'm going to go on to something else now. All right? We've got this young child here. We've got this Page of Cups here. This Page of Pentacles. These are children. What is going on? And then we have these big men, like, with money. Like, nah, I don't like this. Eight of Swords. Restricted, trapped, having negative thoughts, not being able to move, backed into a corner. I wonder if some people were trafficked and taken from their parents, or these older men were manipulating younger girls and boys, yeah? Stealing, look, stealing. There could have been one of them that was part of this group that they would use to maybe manipulate, you know, like some women in these type of groups, like, you know, to manipulate the girls, to get the girls or something like that. No, I'm picking up there was something heinous here. Look, another one, Page of Wands. Wait a minute, this is 3 pages. So I'm picking up something else now, right? Look, these are children. What the fuck? Sorry, people. This is pissing me off. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. 6 of Cups. Six of Cups. I mean, we hear these stories, something about in America, that you hear a lot of, I mean, it happens anywhere, all right? No? People in power that have money. There was something I watched on YouTube earlier, and it was like some people that was in really powerful, they were really powerful, wealthy men, and they had these children locked into this big mansion, and you had people like in government and things like that were paying money, and they were taking, there was one, I'll have to put it up, man. but like, I don't know, this is messed up. This is messed up. People go missing. People in power, people with money, billionaires, rich men, paying for, like, what am I picking up here? Look. People that live overseas, getting people trafficked to go overseas, like big men, look. People in power. Look, public, going out in the public, something about in the public. Later. Look, oh yeah, I'll give you a present. No, this ain't good. Look, going overseas. Someone here could be trying to get away, you know. Someone that could be part of this could be trying to get away. Someone that's in this group could be trying to get away. Someone could be trying to escape, going overseas. Or maybe something about children getting trafficked overseas. This is another story I'm picking up now, okay? Confident, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Outgoing personality. Well, they would be, wouldn't they? They're a public person, outgoing personality. Conflict, defeat, challenges. Maybe there's FBI, CIA that are aware of something, okay? Something about overseas. Because too many of these high-class people that have got loads of money, they just think they can use, like, nah, this ain't good. Look, Page of Swords as well. Wait a minute. How many is this now? Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. What am I? And the Page of Cups. Right, nah, there's children here, man. Wait a minute. So, I've just gone off. This is another story I'm picking up now. 1 minute. Spirit guys, it's just led me to something else now. 6 of Cups. Look at this. Look at all these pages. Look at all these pages. These are children. Oh my days. New beginnings. Like, nah. This is that paying money. So a king is like someone that's rich, a king of pentacles, someone that's got money. Paying for NASA. And these could be aging from, like, I don't know, that one looks about 6. They could be aging up to 14, 15, 16, I don't know. I don't like this. I'm not even going to go any more into that reading because this is pissing me off. Look, overseas. Taking children from families. It looks like, look, hidden, hiding. I hope these, boy, yeah, good. I hope they all get arrested. Look, red flags. Anyway, let's see what else comes out. What other messages? Maybe Libra, you're someone that's meant to disclose this. Oh look, higher organisation. Wait a minute. Maybe you're someone that gets public recognition, that's meant to help bring justice. Confident, creative person, outgoing personality, unafraid to be themselves. Okay. Four of Cups, not accepting cups, over it. Three of Wands. Someone can't look out to their future. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, the Moon, water sign energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Hidden enemy. Someone was wearing a mask. Something's been exposed. The light is shining. The moon. Okay. Something was hidden. Water sign energy. It was hidden enemy. Okay. Wow. But some of you may have dodged a bullet. You may have thought, well, this person that... You may have come across someone and thought, you know, they could have been part of something, like, quite sinister concerning you. Or well, where you may have been taken. And then with others were wearing masks. Yeah, look, strength. You showed strength. Courageous. The Tower. Wow, Tower's got... That's it. They're getting exposed. Fire sign, water sign. They're getting exposed. I mean, there could have been a building that was raided. Oh, look, Knight of Wands, in and out energy. Passion, rushing in, rushing out. Yeah, look, this fire sign is exposed. Someone and their partner may be arrested, or maybe they're going to jail, or something's come on top for them. So, look, something's backfired. They've been exposed. Like we've got the Knight of Wands with them young girls, these pages. That's an in and out energy. Someone sleeping with younger energies. Ugh. Oh, my days. I'm ending it there. This is, again, good. Right. Well, that's my spirit guides giving me these messages, man. Sad. Okay, I'm going to use... What's the T? What's that that's come out? Caught. They're caught. Finding evidence. Getting caught. And also cheating. As I said, someone going to younger energies, cheating with the younger energies, because like someone here could have control over younger energies, but someone got caught. See, someone either got caught cheating, because had a few different messages in that reading, or someone's been caught doing something shady that they shouldn't have been doing. They had no... Keeping a promise. What type of sick shit is this I'm picking up on? Fake friends. Red lipstick stains. So, okay. So someone's partner got caught with red lipstick stains on their collar or shirt. Look, burning evidence. So, look, in regards to the different messages I'm picking up, someone could have been trying to get... So, what am I hearing? There was a raid. I'm just hearing, don't move. And people trying to either burn evidence, get rid of evidence, whatever it is. I'm picking up different... Look, trying to get rid of evidence, or someone knows something, they're caught and they're trying to get rid of evidence. But let me tell you something. These type of people, obviously, if people in high... Like, this would have been a big operation, do you understand? Where, like, if they were getting investigated, it wouldn't have been just overnight type of investigation. This would have been months, it could have been however long, right? It don't matter if they try to burn or get rid of evidence. Whoever's investigating them, they've already tapped into this, yeah, for them to do the raids and arrest people in high society that have got money, that are well established, people like that could be, you know, just high up, okay? They're going to make sure that they have what they need to bring a charge sentence, so these people don't get away with it. Do you understand what I mean? They're not going to risk saying, well, we've only got this. Like, they're going to make sure they do their job properly. Do you understand what I mean? So these people, yeah, throw them in a population like, yeah, toxic. I don't know if people were knocked out, or what am I to see, like, you know, like when they put something on the cloth to knock someone out. Oh my days, look. I mean, look at him, and he's in his suit. Later. Well, that's enough for tonight. Watching shit go down. Depression. Copycat. Well, people, I've got a few different messages that come through there. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Let me see what comes out in this one. Just remember, this is just a general reading. It ain't going to resonate with everyone. And with the reading, sometimes different messages come out, okay? Hustling. Making it rain. Focus on the bag. Money is the mission. See what I'm saying? Impersonator. Wants your life. Copies your style. Obsessed with being you. Okay, someone was trying to impersonate someone. Wow. Someone was impersonating someone, making money from someone, stealing off someone. copying someone's business or ideas. I mean, if people's work's copyrighted, then, you know, they'll have to pay that money back. Happiness hater, yeah. Fake accounts, I told you, I just picked up someone trying to get rid of evidence off a fake account. Like, no one move. Lurking on your socials, hidden identity, can't stop watching you. So someone's using fake accounts, like them energies earlier when they were just talking nastiness on the thing, using fake accounts. But these people are so slow that they don't realise, like, their IP address can get tracked. Too late for sorry, regret never posted. So you're not interested, you're just over there zoning out, meditating. And so all they care about is money, look. That's it, money. Giving money. They think money can buy their way out of anything. Trying to buy love. Someone could have given you money. Dodge, yeah, what did I say earlier? You dodged the bullet. Screenshot, evidence. Divination abuser. Boy. Broadcast. Well. Dirty offer. Okay, take what resonates. Remember, these are not private readings, these are general readings, and yeah, different messages come out. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? Thank you for joining me. Bye.